Hi, it's Aneta here from Aneta Yoga Studio and Wellness. It's Thursday, 19th of April. How are you today? Hope you're well. If you don't know me, just a couple of words about me. I'm a yoga and mindfulness teacher. I run a yoga wellness coach and Thai yoga massage practitioner. I teach all my classes and workshops at the studio that I run in Ramsgate called Aneta Yoga Studio, and I do a lot of work, coaching work, where I bring all the different strands of all the stuff that I've done in the last 25 years, from psychology, Western psychology, from yoga tradition, bits of lots of wellness stuff from different traditions, the loving kindness approach and self-compassion approach, somatic experiencing, mindful movement, somatic movement, all of those, bringing it to work with people, creating bespoke packages and really supporting my clients in a way that they need to be supported, because there isn't a one size fits all. We all have very different bodies, different lifestyles, different needs, different past histories, different goals and dreams. And so we all need different stuff. And so today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about cleansing and detox. It comes from a question that one of my students asked me. She asked whether she should do a cleanse or a detox, because there is a lot of stuff in the news about cleansing, about detoxing, and so she's never done anything like this before, and she was just wondering whether to do it. And it's a really amazing question that only you can answer for yourself. However, looking at the nature and looking at the natural rhythm within the nature, we know that there is always a natural rhythm to it, natural cleansing process. And to answer that question, rather than listening to the experts, and there are so many experts out there, everybody will tell you something different. I'd like you to do something different today. I'd like you to just take a few moments and check in with yourself, within your body, within that somatic experiencing within your body, how it feels being within your body. And so what we're looking for is the kind of experience of vitality within your body. So does it feel like you've got loads of energy within your body? Does it feel like there is a lot of ease and flow within your body? Does it feel like, you know, in alignment to what's happening in the nature, the spring, like your body is waking and you want to move and you feel really great within the body? Or does it feel like your body is quite dull? Like it feels like there is a lot of tension and constriction within your body, a lot of chronic holding. So quite a number of my clients say to me when they come in to work with me, say stuff like, I feel like I'm getting old. I shouldn't be feeling like this, but this is how I feel. I feel like I've got a lot of aches and pains, like I don't sleep very well. My mind is restless. I wake up in the middle of the night trying to work out stuff, what I need to do, what should I be doing with certain projects or work or the home situation. Like I cannot rest properly, and that lack of ease and flow within the body, that sense of heaviness, the sense of, as I said, maybe feeling like you're feeling quite old, like you're getting, you feel older, and it feels like you shouldn't be feeling like this within the body because it feels uncomfortable. These are all the signs that the body, that something is going on. So maybe you're working too hard, maybe your diet has not been that great, maybe your body is giving you feedback. There is so much wisdom within the body, within that somatic experiencing from within the body. as human beings, we live within the body. We don't live in the mind. You know, if you're a human being, you've got a body. And so the more we listen to that feedback, to that wisdom, the more we can make the right choices for ourselves. And so if it feels like this heaviness, maybe this sense of feeling older than you are, then you know you shouldn't be feeling like this, but you're feeling that really disconnected, or lack of harmony, lack of ease, maybe aches and pains, then it's a really useful thing to look at your lifestyle, your self-care habits, and your eating. And so often when we think about the cleansing and detox, we think just about the food, with the nutrition, with the diet. And that's not necessarily the case. I've known people and I've worked with people whose diet are very, very strict, who are very careful about what they eat, yet they still experience that sense of heaviness and lack of ease within the body and within their whole being. And in those circumstances, it's often something else was going on, like stuff around the work and the lack of ease in there, or stuff in their relationships that was left unacknowledged, was left not dealt with, so that kind of unfinished business. Because we store everything within the body, the emotions, past experiences, past traumas, injuries, operations, accidents, all of that is stored within the body. The memories are in the mind, but actually the sensations are within the body. And so if you are if you are answering the question after you checked in within the body, that it feels like it would be a good idea to do a detox or cleanse, and maybe look at your environment as well and see what needs cleansing, what needs clearing out. It doesn't mean that you have to ditch everything and kind of do it really quickly and chuck that relationship and throw away all your belongings, although it might be something that feels right for you. I really believe in little baby steps. So from my experience, if you're going to do detox or cleanse and you are in relatively good health, because it's different when you have got a chronic condition that is quite severe, that you need specialist support. And I would really encourage you to go and see a nutritionist or specialist in the area that of your need. But if you are relatively healthy, but you're just feeling a bit not that great with your energy and vitality, you can actually find a lot of information about cleansing. And what I was going to say is, do not do what I did years ago. I mean, I've been doing cleansing twice a year, and I just started doing my cleansing again for this spring. I do it in the spring and autumn in line with the natural rhythm of nature. In Ayurvedic tradition, it's the spring and autumn that are really good times to do that cleansing. But what I did years ago is I did a cleansing in January as part of the energy healing course that I was doing in London. They asked us to do this with no really preparation and no understanding what I was getting myself into. And I went quite strict from day to day. I just started on one day, cut out all this stuff, and oh boy, I really suffered. So I really would not encourage you to do something like that. Please don't do that. What I do to this day is I do it slowly. I normally do my cleansing over 3 weeks. The first and the last week are an easy cleansing stuff. And if you've never done it before, I encourage you to do 2 or 3 weeks of just that easy cleansing stuff. And cutting out the kind of usual suspects, so sugar in all various forms, including alcohol, because it's a pure sugar. cutting out dairy or cutting it down quite a lot. Maybe, you know, for some of it, especially in the middle, if you eat meat and fish, cutting out that as well. And cutting out, so you've wheat, you know, the gluten and wheat, which is kind of a common allergen within the body, just to allow your body to rest. And then hydrate loads. Cook some soups, cook some easy meals. I find that the soups are really helpful because I've got, when you look at the doshas, I'm quite vata pitta, so if I don't eat regularly, I get quite cold. So I know that for me, I need to have a warm meal, cooked meal during that time. I can't just go and do juices. You know, I can't just go and cut out all the food. It does not work for me. And so if you've never done it, do it in that kind of way. Do it in a simple way. Have some proper food, but just cut out all those kind of you know, usual stuff. So if you're drinking lots of coffee, don't just cut off the coffee from day to day. You're gonna have dreadful headaches. But what you can do is, for that first week, cut down the amount of coffee and drink more water, so you hydrate more. And then in the second week, you know, you can cut out coffee for a week, but your body is prepared for it, so it doesn't go into the shock system, you know, shock response of like, oh my God, and then you've got dreadful withdrawal symptoms. So really easy does it, with self-compassion, with wisdom, listening to your body, listening to the feedback from within the body, and start moving a little bit. Gentle, mindful, somatic movement with the breath, with a lot more resting, maybe with cutting down a little bit on the social media, especially in the evening, giving yourself and your mind, your brain, that time to soften. And those little things, you know, easy does it. Easy does it. You will notice a huge difference in the energy levels, in how you feel. Because really, you know, we take care of our kids, we take care of our jobs, we clean our houses, we clean our cars, we clean our fridges, we clean our bathrooms, you know, we hoover. We do all of that stuff for our loved ones and environment, but we often don't do it for ourselves. And the more you take care of yourself in that easy way, compassionate way, the more you can engage with others and take care of others and come from that heart space where you've got something to give, rather than struggling, being already burnt out, already, you know, crawling your way out, and at the same time trying to take care of everybody and everything. So easy does it. Check in with your body. If it feels like it's something that you like to do, do it. And if you want to look at more connecting with that inner wisdom, connecting with your body, creating space to live within your body, and really begin to trust that inner wisdom and start moving your body and integrating who you are and how you are within your life and within your world, then reach out. Because I have got a couple of places opening for my yoga wellness coaching. I've got a couple of places also for a short, which is 3-month program. I've got a couple of places opening for 6-week program, which is yoga and mindfulness, a little bit shorter program. So just reach out, let's have a chat, and let's see if we can work together. And I wish you a really wonderful day today. As always, comment, let me know if you found this useful and what else would be useful to you. Take care. Namaste.